My name's Marvin XFiles, and today we got news, breaking news. The Superman movie underperformed. We have proof. We have video evidence. We have audio. We have all that and above for all of you non-believers, the James Gunn fans who keep on telling themselves, convincing themselves and also other people that Superman was a success. Superman has never been a profiting brand. Him alone couldn't even reach 800 million. Him as a solo hero, he cannot do it. He needs help. And he needs a companion like Batman. If it's the world finest, then Superman can reach a billion or somewhat close to it, at least up in the 800 range. But him as a solo act, he cannot reach it. And like also as James Gunn as the head of the, well, as like second in command of CEO for Warner Brothers, the DCEU, James Gunn, he can't do it, and all of the misled and all of the misleading numbers. It really, I have actual proof that James Gunn Superman 2025 did not meet the status quo, but when it comes to the numbers, he couldn't do it. Now we have freaking I forgot the guy name. Oh my gosh, what's the guy name? CEO of the Netflix. What's his name? Oh my gosh. I'm drawing blanks. I'm sorry. I'm drawing Ted Sarandos. Is Ted Sarandos? I probably butchered his last name, but it's the CEO of Netflix. And they're trying to convince in Supreme Courts that they need to acquire Warner Brothers properties. And they're at court under oath. Now, this is the full video of the CEO of Netflix talking about Warner Brothers movie failing under oath. Let's get this bad boy, shall we? Let's get it, man. Let's get this bad boy, man, because this is crazy. Let's get it.
And will this be a fully exclusive 45-day theatrical window?
Fully exclusive to theaters, yes.
And will this be self-enforced? In other words, if you fall short of that?
That is the industry. It is the industry standard for self-enforcement. However, routinely, movies that underperform, the window moves a little bit. And Superman was a little shorter window, and Sinners was a little longer window, but they still could refer to it as a 45-day window.
Oh, wow.
And so I guess the trend right now, though, then will this be a fully exclusive 45-day theatrical window?
Fully exclusive to theaters, yes.
And will this be self-enforced? In other words, if you fall short of that?
That is the industry. It is the industry standard for self-enforcement. However, routinely, movies that underperform, the window moves a little bit. And Superman was a little shorter window, and Sinners was a little longer window, but they still could refer to it as a 45-day window.
And so
Dang! This is your proof right here, live and living color, in full color detail, 4K solution, everything, 4K resolution and everything. Look. Sinners was more profitable and more successful than Superman. If your opening window is shortened, it means that the movie underperformed. And Superman underperformed. And that's why Sinners kept on coming out up in the theaters. It had legs. It was profitable. Sinners was more profitable than Superman. And this shows it. And Superman, it underperformed. It didn't meet expectations. It didn't hit in the big wow. It didn't hit those numbers. It underperformed because of the marketing budget was egregious. So of course, Superman, it couldn't get the job done. Big Blue, he couldn't do it. And the first superhero and the champion of the oppressed, James Gunn movie. I be telling y'all, man, James Gunn is not that guy. He is not. And it's right here. James Gunn out here spreading lies and filth, talking about his movie had a 200 million gain from the Superman release, and I'm like, what? Nah, at the end of the run, no, it did not make no sense. And we got our proof right now. This is the CEO of Netflix, Ted Sarandos, or whatever his name is. I probably butchered in the last name. This is the proof. This is the proof. Hey, mama done caught your hand in the cookie jar, and now you're about to suffer the consequences. That belt coming out. Yeah, man, it's crazy, man, how that the Shields, and they would say anything to like back up James Gunn. Look at this, and y'all probably cannot read it. 616 million. James Gunn movie underperformed. It's right here, and the numbers are right here, and y'all can see it. And then the font isn't too small, but James Gunn movie had underperformed. And but when people come out to defend James Gunn, and I'm like, what? And the movie didn't have a profit. It didn't. James Gunn movie did not have a profit in its shows, and the CEO of Netflix has spoke up under oath and said Superman got a shortage of a release date because the movie did not meet expectations up in the box office. How underwhelming. And I told you guys this, man. This is James Gunn. James Gunn, man. Oh my gosh. And like me, I'm not hating on James Gunn, but come on, man. And the proof is here. And then and we had this article right here. James Gunn and your main man James Gunn. Netflix CEO confirms James Gunn Superman underperformed. Sarandos, Ted, but we gonna call him Ted because Ted is the first name. I'm not about to be butchering in this man's last name. So there was at a committee hearing on Netflix and Warner Bros. Discovery deal. Netflix co-CEO Ted, dropped a bombshell regarding Superman, the James Gunn directed reboot of the DC iconic hero. Ted confirms the film underperformed while addressing the industry standard 45-day theatrical release prior to the hitting streaming. Original video via YouTube, an hour and 16 minutes, 17 second mark. The moment came as Senator Cory Booker pressed Ted on whether Netflix would abide by a full exclusive 45-day theatrical window for upcoming films, a practice that has become standard before a movie transition to streaming or VOD. I want to ask a direct question. Will this be a full exclusive 40-day theatrical able window? Ted says fully exclusive to theaters, yes. But when asked if this window is strictly enforced, Ted gave a telling response and name dropped Superman James Gunn. It is the industry standard for self-enforcement. However, routinely movies that underperform the window moves a little bit. And Superman was a slow, shorter windows, and Sinners a little longer window, but they still could refer to it as a 40-day window. Ted confirms what many in the industry already suspected and what we first told you. Gunn Superman failed to live up to expectations. It failed to live up to expectations. And this is all floating around social media. James Gunn, the Netflix CEO, got the numbers and the reports, and he had to talk under oath. He's at a committee, a Senate hearing, trying to make a deal form. And like it turns out that Superman, it flopped. It flopped. Superman have flopped, and it's all right here. And I've been trying to tell you guys that James Gunn, he was not the savior. He was not the messiah for Superman. He wasn't. It underperformed. Superhero films had a terrible year last year, and it showed. But when that Big Blue couldn't perform well, or the Thunderbolts, or Falcon, Brave New World, or Fantastic Four, First Steps, these movies underperformed that year, and this is a telling. But this year, and we gotta see how the superhero genre do. But last year, it was a bad year for superhero content, and Superman, it fell short, and but James Gunn flopped. And all of you fanboys, you stands, y'all need to chill out. The proof is in the pudding right here. I don't want to hear nothing about James Gunn. DC Rises, no. Ayo, that is not true. James Gunn Superman movie was a flop, and I want to know you guys' thoughts and opinion about this news I have brought forward to you guys, and how you guys feel about James Gunn Superman, and how that the CEO at freaking Netflix, Ted, he spoke out under oath and said something. My name is Marvin, XFiles. If it doesn't got that stamp, it's real. It's authentic. 2 fingers. Peace out.